Okay, hello. I'm doing a request reaction. Arostov, you've asked me to react to this Jean-Louis Murat, Le Manteau de Pluie. This is early in their career, and this is an artist who is relatively not popular from what I've gathered. From France, has had a career since the 80s, and you know, they're still making projects. They're still living the life. I don't know why this was specifically the one that was requested. Is this the best one, or is this like the best one to like know what Jean-Louis Murat is about? Not sure, but let's go into this. Paradis, if you've watched that already, I was like okay with it. Coming back to it though, I was much more accepting of those house like beats. Like I felt like I was like, okay, they do give me like a comfortable vibe a little bit more than I was appreciating in the reaction. But without further ado, let's go to Jean-Louis Murat. This is early too, 1991. I'm liking what we're getting set up with here.
Comme je vis
This is weird. This is weird. We're gonna talk about it. So lyrically though, there is like some sort of, like, all I'm getting from this website at least is see how badly I live, I only have you, animal. Okay. So there is this like disturbing slightly introduction to this album of who this character is, at least, is like I don't know, I see them like, again, I only have you, animal. So there's like this person they're in a relationship with. I feel very like they're in a bed and he's like smoking and he's like, I fucking hate everything, and then like, so there's like some like clawing onto this other person though. I don't know if it's just like in a playful sexual manner, like it's nothing to do with their dynamics, but weird introduction for sure. Just even on an instrumental basis, this is only a really short song, but I think it's like synthy nature to come into was intriguing, and I even do like a little bit into when Jean-Louis starts singing. It gets louder. It gets louder with this like even this like acoustic too. Like later the acoustic comes, but the guitar when it comes in is yeah. This is working for me. This is working for me. Let's go to the next track. A little bit of a darker, moodier synth. Holy shit.
comme un lichen égaye sur le flanc d'un rocher, comme un loup sous la voie lactée. Je sens monter en moi un sentiment profond. Sur mon âme veilleront. Par mon âme et mon sang colle de la Croix-Morand. Je te garderai un sentiment si lourd qu'il m'enterre mon amour. Je te garderai.
Nice acoustic little shit. Like the piano entrance too. Yeah, I definitely like this song more than the first track. First track feels sort of like an interlude, slightly. For an interlude though, it's packed with a rich sounds, but this has just got a very nice vibe to it. So let's go into the lyrics here, though. Okay, it already seems familiar to like Paradise, where it's like searching for like some girl, and the lyrics are very like poetic though. Like they're not like in your face with it, like something like I'm looking for your name, I'm dying but I know. Like it's very fucking it's very high in its emotion for this longing. Yeah, I have a deep feeling, such a heavy feeling, let him bury my love. It's like fucking Morrissey lyrics. I like it. Lyrically, I'm not getting too much. Like, I just get that it has its, like, some sort of cynicism in a way. Because it's like, oh, like everything is just so heavy on me. But then it's like, you're still searching, you know? You're still searching for that love. And I can respect you for that. Wow, drums come in very clean. Run, tell weak men like me. I like this. Could have been more out there, for sure. In the roughness of its sound, potentially, instead of it trying to contain to that like really synth sound, because what I was finding elsewhere in the instrumentation could have definitely taken focus just as much, or if there was something else that was really desired for like ending out this track. I'd say I like the second song the most so far. But this is fun. This song has got a quite a fun nature to it, and I'm still being impressed with what's being given to me altogether. Let's look into the lyrics here. Okay, so it's just like believing in love. He's like mad at people. Oh my gosh, this is fucking ridiculous. This first verse is just like, he's like, people say that like many don't believe in love, but I do, I'll do all I can. But he says it in such a way that it's like, fuck dude. Like, you know when you have to use up the word count for an essay? Like, that's what he did here. Even if nothing will erase the taste of the stolen kiss. What the fuck does that mean? I understand, like, what emotion's trying to be, like, found there. I guess, especially, too, if you're relating it to prior, you're going, like, fear of the shackled beast. Oh, I lost it. Now I'm thinking of Beauty and the Beast. Good song, though. This is pretty good. This is a pretty good song. I already like the guitar and the emotions behind this. I feel cranberries, sort of.
Noyé dans la durance, comme un démon. Tu déferas le tien.
Like a demon, he will challenge yours.
Comme l'oiseau, oh, on se croit féroce, enraciné.
If you believe in love, I'm glad he believes in love.
Mais revient toujours le temps du lien défait.
That padding of the drum is so well with those synths.
Comme la vipère, comme la reine des prés, on se croit d'amour, oh, on se sent épris d'éternité.
Yeah, everything is put together well.
Mais revient toujours le temps du lien défait.
honestly, this being 6 minutes though, you don't feel like a 6 minute length with this. I think it's like a very comfortable, just environment to be sitting in, for sure. Like I was never bored in that track at all. The only criticism I did really have was with the drum, but the guitar, I think, or that that guitar solo, it feels like they're in the fucking clouds, right? Like that's what I'm thinking, at least, is that he's in the clouds playing those fucking notes, but because it's very slow and like relaxed, right? Like and I think it does enough to like sell the ending for sure. Let's look at the lyrics here. From what I was gathering, it's like love. We believe in love. We believe ourselves to be fierce-rooted, but always come back. The time of the undone link. I understand what you mean by the first 3 lines, but the time of the undone link. What does the undone link concern? There was an undone link with someone? Or is it like some event? I don't know. I really don't. But we feel in love with eternity. With eternity. That's a hard feeling, or like to translate. Lyrically, I suppose. But okay. Again, just strong love. Like the viper, like the meadow sweet, dead earth. You'll defeat me, yours. Okay, you will defeat me, yours. You will undo yours. I see. Okay, I'm not fully sure what's happening here, to be honest with you. But there is just a back and forth with someone. That's what I'm gathering, and that from this back and forth, his decision is to go like, no, we believe in love, and it's gonna be great, and eternity is involved with this. Okay.
Je vis d'un amour trop lourd pour moi,
I live on
bien trop lourd,
love
je crois.
that is too heavy for me.
Non, mieux que celle-ci. J'ai ce soir le goût du désespoir. J'ai dû rater ma vie. Je traîne au bord de l'eau comme un mendiant à Rio. Me colle à la peau. Tu peux te moquer de moi. Antonio, un jour t'auras.
Okay, we have this like Kid A exit here. Long intro. I was already out of it before that intro came, I think. Yeah. I think there was like a nice, comfortable vibe with this. I was kind of getting like a tropical-esque like nature. But even vocally, I think, because I especially wasn't reading the lyrics intently here. Vocally, it just really came to me plain, I would say. But let's look at the lyrics here. I was seeing a little bit about love being heavy. I have a taste for despair tonight. The songs of Antonio my boss give me. Who is an Antonio? First off, this is like a whole new like narrative piece that we did not get in this album beforehand. That someone named Antonio gives you songs. Holy shit. But now you're a beggar in Rio, like a beggar in Rio. So you're not a beggar in Rio, but you're like, because you are hanging out by the water, and you're like sad because you think that you missed out on every good opportunity in your life. Which, I don't know, I can't speak for your life, man, but you're John Louis Murat, bro. So, I don't know. Like a beggar in Rio, meanwhile, makes like some fraction of a penny from me listening to this. Dude, fucking Sade is gonna start singing on this.
me surprit bientôt. La poussière bleue du chagrin s'est levée sur tous les chemins. Puis il y eut la joie d'être éveillé par le premier baiser issu du troupeau décimé.
The shaker kind of being on this side. A lot of this feels left channel heavy, or at least I was feeling more left channel less than right.
Depuis ma tristesse et puis il y eut ce sentiment nouveau, ce souffle sur ma peau.
Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to this one. I think I like this more than the last track though. I like the vibe it sits me in a little bit more. Even just instrumentally, ambiently, I'd say. Okay.
Les loups, les cerfs, je ne sais plus. Je parcours les rues, je me sens éphémère. Tout est éphémère, et le sang lâché.
Oh, even the that's pretty good too. That's really nice.
Chérie de femme, par ton corps, par ton âme, tu le sais.
Yeah, this is definitely the best track. This is the best track on the song. Or sorry, this is the best track on the album. I don't know what people think is the best track. 2 and 4 have the star. Okay, this is I like this song. But lyrically, I don't know what to expect. I don't know anymore. He doesn't know anymore about all these things in life. I don't remember of all this wasted time. Okay, I don't even think I know what ephemeral is. I wouldn't be able to describe it to you properly. Lasting for a very short time. Oh man, he fucking got okay, so now he's being super deep. I see what he's doing. He's just like walking around and going, oh, everything was in the past. All these little moments I had. That's sort of what I'm seeing here. But then he's doing it for like things outside of himself. You know when you just like get too deep in life? Which, I mean, it's fair enough. These are questions that need to be answered. But he's like, Earth, things seem that we like butterflies. Like he thinks about everything and he's like, what is this? Why does it even matter? He's thinking too much from his perspective of the world instead of... He's depressed. This is the depression song on this. Fuck man, Depeche Mode all the way. Holy crap. Fun fucking vibes. This has got fun vibes throughout though. I cannot complain with that. Who is this Jean-Louis Murat character, man? He seems like a heartbreaker is what he sounds like, okay? Wow. Okay. Instrumentation again though for the most part is there is what was flux and flow, I guess, is the word that I want to use. What I was specifically thinking about was like when you have those like windows like screens and they're like lights and they like go off like this or whatever, like everything is very cohesive. Like, so when new instrumentation comes in or like new sounds are coming in, it feels like it's attached to everything else, especially too because synths aren't always the same, or synths feel like they're hidden under some other instrumentation other times in the song. So I think attention to detail like that is like, yeah. So he starts the song though, he's like, his life is a show for Americans. I don't know how popular he was. Obviously, 1991, I was not fucking born, so I don't know what that means. He surrenders to fate, as does the narcissist. Okay. Well, he's already discussing in that first line, like, obviously being popular, and discussing it with America, like, oh, America's taking me and they're making me like an image, and then what does narcissists do? Look at their own image. Interesting. To be honest with you, I cannot tell you what these last lines are about. At a time when the soul gets drunk, when my body marries yours, I hit the guts alive, as at the gates of heaven. Who body marries yours? Body marries yours as in like everyone who's like hyping you up? Is that what you're talking about? Because you're not. This is not a song that's about love. He doesn't discuss love with a specific person at this point. So he's like, so are you talking like when you're dead, like everyone is one? Is that what you're suggesting? Like you're all one with like all these people who like just know you as your image? Am I thinking too deep?
Le parcours de la peine s'arrête un seul été. Jusqu'en ma chair même.
Bass feels kind of connected with the symbol.
Mauvais, que puis-je croire? Partez en ensanglanté.
Now there's like another four synths coming here. I enjoyed this track. I do think once the guitar solo came out, I was sort of like, okay, it's not anything inventive when it comes to the sound it's going to give me, but it was well made. And I enjoyed the vibe that it gave me for sure. Lyrically, let's see what we got here. What the fuck is going on? He's just like the course of the sentence. But he's like, seems like he's like trying to get advice from someone, or like he won't like just trust his own gut. He like has to like fall and be like, please tell me what to do. And then he goes, by your bloody hips, which I don't even know what the reference is for that. And then I can't believe we love each other. I don't know what the bloody hips is supposed to be trying to say, but obviously when you're like being like this, and then you go, I can't believe we love each other. So you're like doing this, like you're being dominated by this like partner a little bit. You're allowing yourself to be dominated, just in the way that you are allowing them to think for you here, I'd say. Or you're not allowing yourself to I understand it's a song and it's just like an emotion, but that's what I'm finding here.
Toi, tu es ma gorge profonde, tu connais tout de mes sons. Je t'ai cherché, j'aurais voulu te parler, mais tu ne me réponds pas.
I'm not feeling too much for this track yet. That guitar is very interesting, to be honest. Okay, I enjoy just going right for the bass here. pretty good song too. I don't have too much to say about this, but I enjoy this. I think the second half of this, I was really enjoying those vibes, like when it was just the instrumentation that end this song. Once I read this, like the lyrics, it's not as like, obviously, the deep throat, the name is like not really mentioned much more in the track. Just really loving this person, just really loving them. They're nowhere to be found. I think it's the last lines that get it for me though. What is your name? Are you the daughter of a king? So first off, obviously, I want to die for you, but answer me. But she wasn't answering. I don't know, like, what the reality is behind why these lyrics were written. I like the mysterious nature of it. I really do. Okay, let's go into this, like, 2-minute little exit out here. Okay, and then already talked about wanting someone to answer them. Okay, and freshness of my throat. I'm not gonna go into details about what the throat symbolism means, because I don't know. You know, I don't accurately know. Okay, so there we have it. Le manteau de pluie. What do I think about this? On first listen, I would give this a 7 to a 7.5. I'm not sure specifically where I would land, but I like this. It's pretty good. There is like standout tracks, being like the fourth one and the seventh one. But overall, as a whole experience, I feel like there's a lot going on instrumentally. Not in the sense that they're all taking you in like in insanely creative directions, but that they all comfortably are fitting well together and all shine still. There's certainly albums I've listened to where like they don't care about all the instruments in the back, but this, it does. And I think production also works to an effect that it's not always the same. I understand that there's a certain vibe that takes this whole project, and so I think the production helps it not fully be stale. When it comes to lyrics, I don't know. Lyrics are fine. I like them more than the Parodies album for sure. Not diving too deep with it, but that's okay. I feel like I just need to focus more on vocals when I come back, see if there's more catchiness to be found. But overall, I'm just liking the sound of this. I think it's packaged quite well. But I'll let you know how I feel after a few more spins. Je manteau de pluie, Jean-Louis Murat. Give it a few more spins, and I like it just a slightly little bit less. Gonna give it a 7 though. Listening to this front to back, it's got a pretty chill vibe, not gonna lie. Still same criticism, standout tracks. Some other tracks aren't as strong. Luckily enough, the Rio song is just like an added track. The original album doesn't have that, because that was one of my least favorite songs on here as well. But smooth nature here. Not much else to say too, because like I was saying, instrumentation is consistently like it's something you can focus on and have a different engagement with slightly if you come back to the project. I really can't complain. So Jean-Louis Murat, and again, first off, I don't know if this is like their best project, because lots of Jean-Louis projects here, lots. But if this is the one to dive into, I'd say that I'm seeing Jean-Louis for having an identity here. I really am. So, good shit. If there's anything else you want to see me react to, anything at all, put a comment down below, and thank you for watching. Peace.